Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. The idea for today's video is Sharvari's idea, and she came up with a very different idea. So initially I was a bit skeptical, but I was like, hey, let's try it out. Let's see what happens, and depending on the viewer feedback, we will take a call. So today's idea is about us eating different foods, I guess, and like sharing how we feel and what emotions we feel based on those foods.
So I would say it's not exactly an emotional thing. So what I had as a vision to bring to the channel is that there are many foods that we have in our childhood, but of course over the course of time, all of us, getting into a healthier mindset, we kind of forgotten, eating those foods, or we haven't had them for a while. And all of our audience, I'm assuming all of you guys might be millennials or Gen Zs. I'm not sure. Even if you aren't, this might be a fun thing for you to watch. But you guys, especially those who have grown up in India, it is very easy for you to relate because these foods that we are going to taste today are or have shaped a big part of your childhood. I'm 100% sure because they definitely have shaped ours.
Okay.
So what we'll be doing is I'll be bringing one food to the camera and we'll be having those, and I think all of you might be able to relate as we go further. So without wasting any time, let's start the video.
Okay.
So the first food that we'll be having is, all of you guys might know this. This is the Waffy chocolate biscuit by Duke, and you can go ahead and have a piece, Sharon. Till then, I can tell a very fond memory I have of this particular wafer biscuit. So the Duke Waffy biscuit. At first, I must say to everyone that this is not at all
An
sponsored, exactly a sponsored video. Firstly, secondly, here is a trigger warning that I want to add. If you have an eating disorder or if you have an unhealthy relationship with food, then I suggest you don't watch it, because as a psychologist, I really care about the mental well-being of my subscribers, and I would not want you to get triggered by watching this video just because we try to do something fun. That is why, in order to care about my subscribers mental well-being, if you have an eating disorder, I suggest you stop this video right here, and you can go and watch all the other videos that we have on our channel. Do definitely subscribe, but here is a trigger warning that I'm inserting. So let's go ahead with the video. Now, regarding this particular wafer biscuit, Duke's Waffy biscuit, as it is called, so it has a perfect, it's a wafer biscuit. So you have like this ice cream cone wafer on it, and it also has chocolate on it in between. So Sharon, who's currently having a piece, how does it taste? Taste good?
Pretty much how I thought it would.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly.
I don't really have any like childhood memories associated with this because I did not eat them growing up.
Right, right, right. So I actually had Vappy. I remember having this particular biscuit as like a 2 or 3 year old, and all of our subscribers know that I grew up in the US. So you used to get these biscuits there, but not that much, or the way that I like them, they were in the same way. Hmm. Really brought back memories.
Okay.
So when me and my parents used to come back to India for like a small trip, I remember going with my grandfather to the nearest bakery and buying these, particular type of biscuits. And it was amazing. Like I used to just finish a whole pack sitting in front of the TV, especially watching Tom and Jerry. And I used to finish a whole pack of Duke's Waffy. It was great, and I think they still have the taste pretty intact. It's a bit different from what I, remember from my childhood, but they still had it pretty intact. You want a piece?
Yeah, no, I had.
You had some, okay. So if you really want to relive your childhood, you can go and buy the Duke's Wappy.
And Wappy, you can please pay us because we are kind of advertising for free for you guys. Like, so hey,
exactly, yeah.
Please, we're poor.
We need money
Yeah.
to buy food.
Yes.
So that was one. Now let's come to a bit of a savory item on the list. And we come to these cracked cheese balls. So I remember having them after school. And I had a habit of having cracked cheese balls. So like I used to study, and that was kind of my reinforcement. So when I got an answer right, I was very bad at mathematics. So when I got an answer right, I used to have one as reinforcement.
Okay.
That's why I remember, it's kind of in my head like reinforcement. So when I do something good, I have cracks.
I thought you would hate cracks because it would just bring back negative memories of trying to calculate and failing all the time.
I've tried to put that past
Oh,
me.
right. Yeah, so this actually my parents are pretty like hardcore into health. They do yoga, they walk, and they really watch their diet. So because I come from a family like that, even simple things like cheese balls, what Americans call a regular breakfast, are like were rarity for me and my sister. She and I would love these. So like this brings back memories of just watching a movie or something like this, and eating all the unhealthy junk food that we're not supposed to, but it's tasty.
It's very tasty. I mean, I don't even think I have a bite. Let me have one.
No.
It really brings back reinforcement. Hmm.
X plus Y bracket square.
I don't care. But yeah, the taste is the exact same taste. I mean, what they haven't really changed it a lot in all of these years. I think it's been what 10, 12 years since I graduated school. So cracks, you still got it. So this is another item that all of you guys might relate to. So let's keep the cheese balls on the other side. Do you have any fun childhood stories, Sharon, that you would like to share?
I just said, right?
Regarding, in general.
Regarding food?
No, I like in general. Till I bring out the next item. Maybe our subscribers can.
Well, I have a lot of fun childhood stories, but most of them are very fun for me. I'm not sure they were. No, they were probably not so much fun for the people involved. And I don't know how much of my stories I can tell without it leading to all kinds of mess.
What I find funny is why is all of our content, not YouTube appropriate? We're always worried about getting.
It is appropriate. It's just not appropriate when our family finds out about it. So it's like YouTube doesn't care. Our families do. So it's like, do we ruin our family's life for the sake of YouTube fame? That's the eternal dilemma.
What is more important, YouTube or your family?
Our family.
That's good.
Because but I mean that was obviously a serious point. But yeah.
Okay, and let's come to the next item on the list, which is another sweet item, I must say. All of you have to relate with this one, and that is the munch. Also, this is not a wafer biscuit, it's a wafer chocolate. And Sharon has officially stole it from me.
Yes.
You can have a piece, Sharon.
Because I need it more than you.
But yeah, I remember the munch being there. The local greengrocer who was near our house used to have these munch chocolates on display in the glass. He had this glass organizer, and that one was, I remember, it was refrigerated because these would melt in the summer. So it was such a great thing to go there with some 10 rupees. I believe it's still the same price. It might be some 10 or might be 20 now. But to go there with a 10 rupee note or a 10, now it's 20.
That's inflation.
But to go there with a 10 rupee coin or a 10 rupee note in your hand to ask for this chocolate and to, it used to finish on the way home. That was the magic of this. So let's see how it is. Does it have the same taste?
Actually, while Sharwari is eating, I do have a memory related to food, but it has nothing to do with junk food. It's mostly like I would go for swimming practice, and on the way home, me and my mother would stop at this local eatery kind of thing, and there they would sell me a bun egg. So it would just be it's literally what it sounds like, So it would be like a slice of bread, or two slices of bread. There would be a boiled egg cut up into it, and he would put butter and he would put Indian spices in it, and it would taste so delicious, especially after spending an hour just swimming through the water. It tasted like.
Wow, that's great actually. We should, go. I think they still might be selling that in the same.
No, that place closed down. I checked it out.
God, that's too bad.
Yeah, that's one of the first things checked out. This thing.
Oh my God.
There was a simple roadside stall like that.
That's nice. I mean, Indian street food is something you can't even argue. You have all these big brands, and yeah, it's nice to go to McDonald's or Burger King. No offense to either of these brands. You have great food. I like it. But sometimes there is a very nice, beauty in visiting roadside stalls. I personally like the sukha masala puri that you have at your local bhel puri person.
Yeah.
So whenever, that's kind of like my comfort food. Whenever I have to eat something outside, I go and have that suki
But
masala.
if you ever go for Indian street food, just make sure that you know the guy. Like you've been going to the guy for many years because
Correct.
ठीक food may like fine maybe, but
Mhm.
especially the water that they're using, be very very mindful of it. And
Exactly.
like don't risk your life and limb for that because
Correct, correct.
some street vendors they've been doing business literally for decades, so they have to maintain a certain standard of hygiene. Otherwise, people will like like there'll be serious repercussions.
Hygiene issues and all of those things. It's better to, know, as you said, know the person. Yeah. So I think the Suki Masala Puri vendor near our house, he's been in business for about 25 years. So, he's had a good customer base and all of that. Okay, so let's bring out the last item on the list. And this one is a big seller, the Aloo Bhujia shaved by Haldirams. So,
oh yeah, this is like it's the only Indian item, so to speak, on our.
Actually, you must know something, Sharon. All of these items were completely Indian.
Whoa.
All of these are Indian brands that start with Dukes. I remember Dukes have their, club soda.
Okay.
So I know that as well. Cracks is also an Indian brand, as well as Munch is also an Indian brand. Oh. And of course, Haldirams. They're from Nagpur, so it's an Indian brand. So yeah, I mean, aloo bhujia, it can never, like, you can never go wrong. Aloo bhujia tastes good with anything. Like, even when, you grow up and you have parties and all, it's a nice side dish. But aloo bhujia is it tastes good with your normal dishes as well. Once I tried it with poha, yeah, it actually tastes pretty good.
I feel this whole video is just an excuse for us to eat disgusting, unhealthy food on camera. Like, I feel like that's the.
You have officially caught me.
Yes.
But yeah, as I was saying, these are all the foods that we have tried. And I think our plan now would be to end this video and try all of these foods again and finish it gradually because we are, I have at least gone completely nostalgic because it's too good. It's too good. Like,
I plan to steal all of Sharvari's food and not that any.
Thank you, Shara.
Okay. Anyway.
That's a very nice marriage. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And this was another different concept that we brought to the table. So if you liked it, I want you to drop a comment in the comment section down below. Yes. Also, we would love to know what food you would like us to review or, any video we can make similarly. So if you have any food suggestions, you can link it in the comment section down below. Also, I think the usual thing that we say before we end any video is like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And we post videos regularly, so stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.